Yeah, I seen her.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said I seen her as if I wasn't just looking out.
It's okay. I understood what you were saying.
And then I was like, how did she even get here? She's just a baby.
Okay.
I'm almost
Yeah.
16. And I was like, poor Chloe, everyone's driving a car but her.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay, you're almost there. You're so close.
Yeah.
Kind of close.
Let me carry your chair.
Oh, I need to know. I just need to
All right, gentlemen, let's race some baseball. Wait. Huh. Onward. Rewind.
You get it? Yeah, this thing got hit by the ball.
Oh, did it?
Flew right up.
So what they did was they magnet, and he broke the magnet, and then ended up pulling the rest of it out. And he has another wire, but he
Rio.
that bear has the bear, you see the bear? That's the bear. I had talked to her and I brought her the stuff and then she made it on her own. Oh, so that was 75. Yeah. But she's gonna send it back with the pictures. So we'll have it. I was gonna wanted it for her birthday,
Go,
but
Wood.
I don't think I can. Like I can't find our list. Yeah.
Careful. You're there, you're there. One. Four. Turn.
I seen something.
Real. Real here. Stay hydrated. Okay. Trying to catch you from your ball going. Back right on the end of the Two more.
Can't get any worse.
Balls in.
I guess I'm gonna go over here and go Kalani high and then go get my hammer.
Coming down. Oh, here we go. Go. You go. Rio. balls. One. Go. Three. Keep on. Let's go, careful. hit. Center. Forward.
Up, you're up.
One hit, go fast.
Glad he did.
JB. Well, guys, maybe we can save on the electric bill this month.
We won't make fun of you if you have to roll around. You forgot that rule about keeping it out of the dirt. The coaches did.
I'll take one more.
Little inside. Old legs aren't getting around. Thank goodness you're here.
Three more, catcher. Bulldogs, one. Okay. Sort of. My name is Michael. I'm the bus driver. Boys. Thank you. Oh.
just
It's
hey,
bad.
tuck that shirt in.
This half sloppy.
Yeah, that's right. There it
The
does.
other half ain't no
Tuck
good.
it in all the way. Good. All the way.
Too skinny. I got these belts and stuff so tight.
He's up to a muscle
Stretched all the way down. Come on, going tight.
We really start eating a little more deal.
There's no dinner for tonight either, but
Yeah, she's not cooking things.
It's her
Yeah. That's cool.
we don't get home till bedtime. We just gotta go.
She's got one on tonight. She said.
I had a bowl of cereal after I got home last night.
Yeah. I can eat some lasagna.
Some of these marshmallow paydays.
Hey, Isaac, seriously.
I'm not eating.
Oh, well, I am going home. What are you doing? Hey, guess what? I got roasted beef.
Good morning.
Same.
Cousin! Coming down.
I'll the next time you see him.
Alright, head back over there. You got oh, yep, there you got one this way.
If it's not, you have to press it with it.
I got belts on.
Okay, good.
I just been hitting them.
Okay. You have my permission if he doesn't tuck it in. He must have did some work up there, haven't you?
Yeah,
You've
it's
been doing some
my
good.
boyfriend and he's got some help from his dad every once in a
Yeah,
while.
it's looking good. It's a big project, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure there's still trash dug like in that dirt.
How did you hear you guys had it?
Huh?
I was excited to hear you guys had it.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
people
they look
were.
good. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm alright.
You were gone.
Oh.
You were over here.
Oh.
She just disappeared.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Doing any trips or recently? Or?
Yeah, I went to Yosemite actually.
Okay.
Me and Kellen went, and we went by the Petrified Forest, the Sequoias, Kings Canyon, and Yosemite.
Is that when you all went? Did you all, like all of you all went that one time? Or is that?
We went to the Tetons in Yellowstone
Okay.
that time. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was trying to think.
Yeah, I really, since it was just me and Kellen, I didn't do anything like major that I was like wanting to do because I was wanting to climb Half Dome, and we actually got like there was some guy at the Upper Yosemite Trail that said he had an extra spot on his permit to do Half Dome in like 2 days, and I mean we would have been free to do it, but I was like, oh, I want to so bad. but I had Kellen with me, and yeah, they would have let him come, like not a big deal, but I wanted him to have a harness on because it's the 7th most dangerous. Nice. That was a bad one. That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't crack it.
No.
Well, maybe it might have. I don't know.
Yeah.
You want to go check it?
Winter chicken dinner.
But Kellen didn't have a harness, and I think that it's gonna. Well, first I thought it would only take us 2 days, but then Lane was like, "That's very comparable to Middle Teton, which we haven't summited yet." And it took us 3 days to attempt to summit
Oh,
it.
I would hate to plan for like, oh, it'd be 2 days. All of a sudden, like a 4-day thing.
Well, that's what happened to us on the Tetons last year. Because I planned for 2 days,
Yeah.
and we had to stay 3 on the mountain. And I told everybody the most accomplished I ever felt was whenever we finally got off that mountain, and we were in our 3-day-old clothes. And there was like a restaurant like right down at the base. Of the mountain. Not at the base, but like pretty close to the visitor center. And we went and ate there, and we sat at the bar, and it's faced right towards the mountains, and we're just sitting there eating, like looking at the mountain. We just come
You
down on
know they have some people that sit there just like, and they see others that come in and like locals like, they just came off the mountain.
yeah. Yep, I'm sure. And we hadn't really ate because all we had was snacks for 2 days. I mean, we did have some freeze dried meals, but the little propane cooker that we brought did not fit on the propane cans that we had.
Oh no!
So once we got up there and found out,
You had to naturally de-thawed, I guess.
yeah, what we did was because they only have, there's snow melt water on the mountain, and we built a fire, which we weren't supposed to build fires at the time. We were like, this is survival at this point.
Yeah.
and we put water in a baggie and put it over the fire that way, and we got it lukewarm before like a flame flicked and got a little hole in our baggie. So we were kind of crunching on our freeze dried meals, and I was like, mine's good. I don't know about your guys's, but mine's good. So the next day I was like, I'm just gonna eat the rest of mine because we stuffed all our stuff into a bear box and went to Summit, but we ended up not being able to Summit because, a couple of things, but I was like, we were getting hot, so I'm like, we don't need our thick layers and everything. We'll be fine. And then I also decided we didn't need to bring our ice axes to the summit because I was like, if there's only 1 to 5 inches of snow above 9,000 feet, like that's 1 to 5 inches. We don't need ice axes for that. And the wind drifts of snow, there was like 4 feet of snow, and there were at least 3 experienced climbers from what I could tell. There was a couple that had ice axes, and there was some guy who had Les Sportiva shoes, which I know are very expensive rock climbing shoes. So I'm like, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And all 3 of those people come down saying that they couldn't make it to the top and everything.
Wow.
And so at some point, Lane and Jamie decided they were going to stop, and me and Wes decided we were going to try to go as far as we could. And when the 3rd person said we couldn't make it, Wes was like, I think we need to talk. And we were already being blown to death by the wind, and it was so cold up there. So we got to the saddle, which is about 200 feet from the summit, and we built a little shrine and spread his ashes there and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, dude, that's good.
We plan on going back and trying the summit for a 3rd time. It did take a 70-year-old that I talked to at I think it was Lake of the Ozarks. He used to run the restaurant in Yellowstone that's like within viewing distance of Old Faithful.
Neiman Pier? Is that Lake of the Ozarks?
Yeah, I know, right? Who does that? He said that he tried it 3 times, and the first time was in Crocs, and he was and then the 2nd time he didn't quite make it, and the 3rd time he made it. I'm like, if a 7-year-old can make it, I can't. By the 3rd time.
Every time I go sit down, it gets knocked. So
Really? Oh.
I'm not doing anything extravagant, but going to Cincinnati, Ohio, which there's a few areas of not Summit, of course. But the guys that I'm going with are all talking about bringing steak, bringing all these cowboy grills. We're gonna hike up 3 miles, and we're gonna stay up there for 3 nights, and then hike back.
Yeah.
And we're all having our individual tents. But
Yeah.
they're all talking having this luxury. They're saying people are going to bring propane grills with them. I don't care if it's just a small trail hike. I'm not going to. carry a propane grill. Get some charcoal in your little bag and you grill. But
That's really
I'd rather do freeze-dried food any day. Pack all that junk. You're talking about you're eating a pound of steak, and there's like 8 of us.
Yeah.
We're all packing with one's packing it.
Yeah. That's I had to tell Wes and Jamie like what all to get. I'm like, make sure you have this and this and this and stuff. And I told them like, pay attention to the weight and the size because you're gonna have to backpack them. Their backpacks were so like lumpy and things ain't on the outside of it because they had they had huge sleeping bags and I forget that their stuff was just really, really heavy too. And so we, instead of them carrying their sleeping mat, we gave them, I have these the slinky looking ones that you can just lay out on the ground and they're like this thick and they're just foam.
I think I can probably look it up and see.
Yeah, they're just like accordion, I guess is what I'm trying to think of, so we gave them those, and they dropped a few things like their hiking sticks and different things that they didn't think that they were gonna need, and their bags were still really heavy. Wes was like having such a hard time, and he like stopped it. I don't know how many times before we even made it halfway up to the campsite, and was throwing up and everything. And by the second time he stopped, I was like, trade me backpacks, because our backpacks were nice. Our backpacks were really held the weight good, on our waist and stuff, and their backpacks were shit. So I was like, trade me backpacks, and he's like, I'm not gonna do it. and then by the next time he's like, okay, I'll trade. So I carried his backpack the rest of the way, and then I think I even carried his backpack down or something. They were gonna go with us on this Yosemite one, and then he said something about his back. His doctor was thinking that he probably couldn't do very much on it because of his back. And then Jamie, after that, I knew she would be like, oh, well, if he's not going, then I won't go too, So it's just going to be me, Lane, and Kellen. And then me and Lane, we decided that we were going to kind of not really separate, but we're living under separate roofs right now to work on some issues and stuff. And we decided that it was probably best that just me and Kellen go, and him and his daughter was going to go with us too, and we decided that we were gonna plan for it next year or something like that. But I honestly am thinking next year we need to go to the Redwoods or something like that, or go somewhere different, because to where we can bring the kids.
Have you been to the Redwoods yet? Or?
No, but the sequoias are a lot like the redwoods, but and we went to that, but we didn't go to the redwoods. And all of his kids want to see the redwoods, that's the top of their list, and his list,
Yeah,
So.
I think it's my #1 bucket list.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Been to LA and San Francisco, but never to make it
Up there, yeah. I would say that after everything that we've done, Washington and Oregon is my favorite. But I hyper fixated on because I want to go to Glacier at some point. But I haven't really mapped out my trip that I want to do there. And I was looking into it, and every time I see Glacier, I see Iceberg Lake, and then there's the circle that goes around it, and there's a few pictures that you see of people standing on this ledge looking down at it, and I'm like, that's where I want to go. And that is Mount Wilbur. And then on the other side of it is Iceberg Peak. Well, there is no trails or official routes to either of those, but I know that I can make it to Mount Wilbur.
I'm destined to go, no matter what.
It's a class 3, class 4, Class 3 is you probably don't need rope. Class 4 is you probably might need rope. And and you definitely need route finding skills and scrambling and technical experience. I'm pretty sure we can do it.
I Googled it. I'm good to go. I'll watch a YouTube video.
I told Lane, I said, if we go really slow and just be really careful, I think we can do it. And he's like, I think that might be a little dangerous for us. And I was like, no, I think we got it. I just gotta talk him into these things. And then in the middle of it, he's like, I think you're trying to kill me.
Like, I know why. That's what you think.
What you doing? Half Dome is actually the 7th most dangerous hike in the world. But I'm gonna do that
You're like, I'm doing it. It doesn't matter.
for sure.
Well, I still want to skydive. I don't care what it is. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
In fact, Malachi, when he graduates this year, all he said, all I want is to skydive for my score. I'll take you on
that'd
it.
be awesome. Yeah. He doesn't graduate this year. When does he graduate? No. What?
Yeah, he does. Graduates this year. Micah is he's a sophomore. And then the little one, Maddox, he is 6th grade. So yeah, Malachi is the oddest thing. So 2 years ago, no, it would have been last summer. We were talking about, oh yeah, he's junior, he has 2 more years. And it was this summer when he was going back to school. He comes into the living room for the first day. Had the trunk keys from the day before. Oh yeah, he needs your trunk keys. And then someone had said, either Heather or one of the boys, oh yeah, this is his last day. And then it just clicked. When they said that, I go, here's the keys. And he hugged me, and then I'm falling down his back. And they're all laughing. Like, shut up! Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine. What are you doing here? What'd you come back for?
Because Mama wanted to see Crew.
Oh. So you guys left, but then decided to come back?
Well, we went to Subway.
Oh, okay. She thinks I'm a cool aunt.
Score!
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, yes! I got one. I'm cool.
We had 10 innings last night. It all was tied 1-1.
Yeah, Alton's good, aren't they?
Yeah, and then I think it was the top of the ninth.
I'm up.
No, it was 10th because you have top of the 10th. Alton came out, and we had an air. They had a good And then we heard that you guys lose to Indians?
No, I don't know about Indians, honestly, because that was our first game and I missed that.
And we played them, we beat them. And so when we had heard that, I think that when Winona had lost, I can't remember. We're like,
We
oh,
might have, I'm not sure.
good. Yeah, matchup. That was
Well, we, I don't know how many people that how many kids went to different schools this year
oh, that's right, because
because of weird. I'm pretty sure that I mean that's what I heard from their families is that they were they didn't want to play for kids. But I mean I totally understand. He's like bad on the boys. Crew was, when he was in junior, or no, for the JV, because Kyle coaches the basketball JV, and he coaches the varsity, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Something like that. And he would get up there yelling at him. They're not even like, and then Kyle would step in, and then like you could tell somebody told him that, hey, this isn't your team, you know. So then he would sit down and not, yell as much. But he gets in their faces and like belittles them. I'm like, in no case does that work for any of them or make them play harder or better or feel good about themselves. Like that doesn't help any of them. But Crew's pretty bad about beating himself up over his mistakes on his own.
Yeah. And baseball's you really know, like, even baseball is a good sport. Because they swing in there. Oh, come on. Swing faster. Yeah, you probably know that. But you just hit the ball in the outfield. You gotta catch the ball. No.
Yeah.
You don't beat them up over those roads.
Yeah.
In basketball, there's high intensity.
Mm-hmm. Crew's always been like into sports big time, and he like fully engulfs into that sport whenever it's that season.
Yeah, you guys have spring baseball too, don't you? Yeah.
Do we?
I think so.
Baseball?
Yeah. You play in the fall and then
Maybe.
in the spring.
Are you sure? Ryland was a good pitcher. He wasn't like his pitches weren't like super fast, but they were pretty accurate.
Yeah. That's all you need at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can throw at that age, like when he was
13.
so Maddox 3-4 years younger. No. 2 years younger. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryland would be
Yeah.
Ryland would be a freshman this year.
Okay, so yeah, he's 11-year-old, so yeah, I think that's 3-4 years. But I remember Maddox at that age, it's like if the kid could pitch the ball a little better, it gives you batters target. Everyone gets the ball. You're just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
It's like ball for it, ball for it.
Yeah. I remember being up there. I would literally like video him pitching the whole time, and I would have something to say with like almost every pitch. And I'm like, I didn't know I was gonna be like that until it happened. But it was a very clear difference from like when it wasn't competitive to when it got competitive. But no, it was just they had more skill, and so it was really exciting.
Did you catch that when you watched the video, or was it?
No, I definitely noticed it as it was happening. I was like, I need to shut up. I'm really too much. But he decided he didn't want to play baseball. I think it was like when they were going into June. I don't know. It was 1 year he decided it was like too boring for him. I was like, fine. But he did play basketball, and like he just wasn't as. I mean, he's not as competitive as some of these kids, so he wasn't like the best player or anything, but it was pretty cute to watch him play.
Yeah, that's very hard. And that's the thing at that age. If you can instill the right heart in the game, and they can be competitive and have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with my boys, like, not being, like, that competitive. Like, both of them did cross-country. Ryland didn't, like, the last year or so, but Kellen still does it. But he did it, like, and it's not like, he just runs. He doesn't care.
I'm here, I'm checking
the
box.
He doesn't care whether he's first or last, he's just running,
I got mad at the group. I wanted to play. I never did. I was like, but I would improve. I would improve at least 1 or 2 each race.
Yeah.
The last race was like, we medal at 25 or something. I got 26. I'm so mad.
Oh, I was a terrible runner. Whenever we played volleyball, we had to do long distance running every single day. Because that's where our team kind of got other teams for tournaments and long days and stuff, is our endurance. But we would have to do, we would have to do long distance running and the sprint stuff too toward the end. And I was the last one like in the long distance running, like the slowest.
Sorry, guys. Hang on. She'll be in later. You just go ahead and get started. Get warmed up.
Our assistant coach, Valerie, she would be running with me.
I don't know what it was. I was running when we used to run with the girls all the time, and we would start at the same time. And I would run with the top girl runner. She was and that would put me behind 10 other boys, and then there'd be like 5 other boys behind me. I'm doing good because I'm with the top runner.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't matter. You better let her beat you.
Oh.
But I do remember they started where we would have to run before the girls, and then the girls would start either 5 or 10 minutes later. And if they ever got up with you, you had to forget this.
I remember one time, I think we ran together, but I think it was basically like our fastest runner against their fastest runner, and our Mindy, she was in the Mindy Griffith, she was in the grade above me. I think she was. She played for college a little bit too. But she was, and I mean, she was like, a medium-sized girl, and she was fastest one every time.
Some people just have the extra muscle, I guess, in
I don't
their
know
leg.
what it is. Not me. A lot of people think that I'm like super active and everything because I like to go hiking a lot. I am not. I'm like, like the whole time. I have to take a few breaks. Kellen, we found out that he does not do well with inclines. He does well. He doesn't like it. The whole time we would do inclines, he's like, can we turn back? Can we turn around? Oh my God, this is torture. Like the whole time. I was like, Kellen, we are going to Vernal Falls. Like, yeah. The first day we did Upper Yosemite Falls, and that one was hard. It was like really steep. If you've ever seen pictures, it's like way up in the sky, and we hiked to the top of that, and it was hard. But then the second day, I told him we didn't have to do any of the hikes. He wanted to really bike ride. And I was like, we can bike ride, do whatever and everything. We went and bought him a new backpack. He thought that was the coolest thing ever. and because he really he liked the camelbacks. He thought those were so cool. So, that was a good one.
Oh!
Then the third day we were doing the Mist Trail, which is the most popular trail, and the Mist Trail actually turns into the Half Dome hike. Yeah, and so I thought, this would be
You're right there. You're
cool.
right there.
Like we'll get to do at least part of this hike.
Yeah.
And we were having because on the Mist Trail it goes straight up beside the creek and the waterfall, or it goes this way and zigzags, and it's the John Muir Trail. And so you can go up and down one, or up and down one, or you can go up and, you know, whatever. And the one that goes straight up was actually closed whenever we got up to that area because they were doing some work on it, so it was like a risk of falling off. And so we had to go the switchbacks. Switchbacks look so bad. and Kelly the whole time was like, oh God, I want to do this. This is so terrible. And I'm like, Kelly, we are going to this waterfall.
No ifs, ands, or buts. We're doing this. This is what our mission is.
Yeah, I was like, we did what you wanted to yesterday. I was like, we can make it. I can make it. I know you can make it. We're gonna do it. But wait. I was like, you complaining every 2 seconds. Turn around. It's not making it enjoyable for either of us. And I'm all about validating feelings, like the gentle parenting, you know, with boundaries. But I like you're supposed to like let them like be like, I know that you really don't want to be doing this, but this is what we're, you know, kind of thing. And at that point, like, we're two ADHD people together, and you're supposed to co-regulate to, like, you know, calm them down. And I was like, how do you do that whenever you're both ADHD and I'm frustrated too? Yeah, we're not good at co-regulating yet.
Maybe it gets big enough and you guys can share each other's backpacks. You know, you can carry me the rest of the way.
Oh, I did have to carry his backpack. The first trail we did in the Sequoias was a 7-mile trail, and like half a mile in, he was like, oh, like he kept complaining about the way it was situated. Okay, can you fix this? And then, oh, okay, that's better. And then like 2 seconds later, oh, you know. And I was like, next hike, I'm just putting, like, you're just putting water in your backpack. I'll carry the rest of the weight. And then he's like, can we do that now? And so we do that a half mile in. And then a mile later, can you carry my backpack? And so then I have his backpack on my back too. And then he's carrying pine cones, because there's pine cones like this. And he was carrying them, and he's like, can you carry these? And I'm like,
What else you want me?
yeah. I was like, no. I had to smuggle like 5 pine cones out of there. You're not supposed to take things out of the national parks.
I mean, you're supposed to lose the weight when you hike this. It's supposed to get like 15
Yeah.
feet.
I got some noise going on the front passenger side, and Raquel said it sounded like I don't know, something that's bad. She said some kind of like shoulder joint looking thing or whatever that connects the A-frame to the tire or something like that. She said if it, I guess,
Like a
comes...
ski boot, or your ski boot axle, shit, is it helps with your tire shocks. I only know that because when we went to Colorado Springs for vacation, we did a hot dog, and I couldn't see it. It's an internal thing. And it thinks it was fine, and all of a sudden it was pulled in, and get it back to the shop. But yeah, it's part of your
gotta go out the gate. Yeah, we'll get that one first. Somebody else will get that ball.
There's a video of Bryce got a 3-run home run at the Couch game. And when Drew was coming in, he didn't even like step on the whole plate. He would hear Gilbert, step on the plate. You can always hear Gilbert mouth, especially for